Kaiju here. This is Death Kappa.
I actually love the crazy premise. It starts off standard with human-sized Kappa monsters being released from disgraced shrines, but turns for the better when they are used to help form a weaponized fish man army by a lady who keeps her dead grandfather in a wheelchair. There's some cool angles, some great dramatic zoom outs. The music and sound effects are well done. I laughed at a section where they constantly use overdramatic pans accompanied by overdramatic sound effects. The lighting is great. A lot of scenes take place during the night, but you can still see what's going on clearly. I like the neon look in the lab. There's some cool shots and cinematography like this. Maybe not realistic, but there's something aesthetically pleasing to me about this electricity, maybe because it looks like the old rotoscope lightning. Not that I think this is rotoscope, not digitally or anything. Anyways, the scene loses its charm when the big-headed skull starts popping up anyways. This explosion is also unrealistic but beautiful. This one doesn't lose its appeal by switching things up. This is also true of this shot of people being killed by falling debris. They just kind of disappear, but I love it. The miniatures are alright. Special effects for explosions on the monsters are sparse, like the Heisei Godzilla movies. Neither a pro or a con for me, but I thought I'd mention it. The monster fight is actually pretty entertaining. Some good set pieces, like throwing the Kappa through a building that beautifully explodes. At one point, the Kappa rips off the other monster's tail, and I thought that was kind of innovative. There's a lot of wrestling moves, but they're normally exciting or humorous. There's plenty of environmental use that's great as well. Some parts are funny, but most of the movie isn't. I did laugh multiple times. It's hard to tell what bad quality is on purpose or not. Sometimes it's obvious, others not so much, like this bad projection work. I want to believe that this wire work was purposely visible because they're on all the flying vehicles. Also, these dolls have to be for comedic effect. It's just unclear at some points, though. Shaky camera work on running or these shots of kids raging in a bug, it's fine, but on still shots, at least to me, it's annoying. In attack scenes, it's usually fine, but here it's overdone. This takes away from what would have been a great slasher movie aspect the film would have, which is bad because the scenes leading up to these somehow do seem very suspenseful. I hate the little dancing Kappa. Annoying, ugly, probably by design, but still. I feel like we were supposed to like him and root for him, but because he's a good guy and friend to the protagonist, but he's pretty unlikable in his design, and his personality is basically none other than he can fight, he likes to dance, and most of all, he protects. The other monsters' design and roar are pretty meh. Nothing terrible, just far from imaginative. Both suit actors do a lot more arm flailing than I'd like. There's some unconvincing background effects. I normally don't comment on dub or sub quality, but there's a version on a streaming platform that has no subtitles during the Japanese dialogue. The dub for the antagonist girl sounds like the Rita dub for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and that did make me laugh, to be honest.
So it was Death Kappa. Really only found enjoyment in the fight. The fight was quite funny for me. Everything else was pretty meh. Look at that back cover though. You remember that? He's like picking up a helicopter. I don't know. It's okay. It's just, I really liked the fight. Everything else was just kind of boring, so it kind of evens out. If any movies, TV shows you want me to review, leave a comment below, and thanks for watching.
Damn you! You bitch! What the? Japanized fishmen, Umehiko. Number 14, number 15, and number 16. Well, aren't they great?